All right, hi everyone. This is math lesson 160, and we are on our last week of math worksheets. Now, in your packet, you're going to see that I've included some math papers that have a bunch of addition facts and subtraction facts on them. Now, what I want you to do with those are just for you to practice, okay? Now, I want, kind of like when we did speed drills, I want someone to time you, and I want you to try to do it as fast as you can. And then when you're done, they'll stop the timer, and you'll see how long it took you to finish the paper. Now you only need to do one side. You don't have to do both sides, just one side. If you want to do both sides just to kind of try to push yourself a little to make yourself better at math, you can, but I only want you to do one side, okay? And whoever has the best time, okay, for the only one side, you will win a special prize, okay? So you're gonna have I believe it's three of those papers this week, one for Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday, all right? So don't forget that. Now make sure you have a brother or sister or your mom or dad time you so that you're doing it the right way, okay? And then there's a space for you to put the time that it took on the bottom. All right, so make sure you do that. Okay, so once again, this is math lesson 160. Now to start off today, we are going to review our clock. All right, our wonderful clock. Now remember, there are two hands on the clock. There's the hour hand, which is the short hand, and then there's the minute hand, which is the long hand. Remember, the hour hand is oh so short, and the minute hand is oh so long. All right, so you have your hour hand and your minute hand. So when you're reading your clock, you always look at the hour hand first, and then you look at the minute hand. So we look at the hour hand first. This one, the hour hand is pointing to 2. I'm sorry, 10. Miss Williams is reading backwards here. All right, so it's pointing to 10, and then our minute hand is pointing to the 12. And remember, when we count by fives, this is 60, but remember, when it gets to the 12, it starts over at 0. So it is 10 o'clock, all right? Let me change my clock here, and let me see if you can tell me what time my clock says. So remember, we look at our hour hand first. It's pointing to the what? To number 1, so it's 1. Now we can go to the minute hand, and the minute hand is on the 6, which is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So it's 1:30, okay? Let me do one more. All right, last one. So let's look at our hour hand first. Where's the hour hand pointing to? It's pointing to the 9. So it's 9, and then we go to our minute hand, and we can count by 5s, 5, 10. We stop at 10. So it is 9:10. All right, very good. So now we're gonna look at some different things on the board. So pay close attention. Here we go. Now, first thing we're gonna look at is this little square here. Now remember, we talked about that big word perimeter. Perimeter. Who remembers, what does perimeter mean? Perimeter means the distance around the shape. What's perimeter mean? The distance around the shape. That is the perimeter. So remember, we measure each line around the shape, and then that will tell us our perimeter. Now, on your paper today, it's already measured it for you. So if you notice on your paper, it says that each side is 3 centimeters. Remember, cm stands for centimeters, and IN stands for inches. So this is measuring by centimeters. So if each side is 3 inches, now some people do it this way. They'll write the 3 on the outside of each side. And when you get into your older math classes, you'll see that they do it this way too. They write the number on the outside of the shape. but that's way down the road. We're just starting with the easy stuff with the perimeter. So the perimeter is the distance around the shape. And remember, a square, all four sides are the same. So that means each number is going to be the same if it is a square. All right, so each side is 3 inches long. So I can write 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals, and this is going to tell me the perimeter, okay? So let's start with these two. What's this double? 3 plus 3 is 6, okay? And then we could go to these two. 3 plus 3 is also 6. All right, so now we have 6 plus 6. What is 6 plus 6? The answer is 12. So the perimeter, we're going to write P for perimeter equals 12 centimeters. All right. So don't forget, the perimeter is the distance around the shape. All right. Very good. Now let's go down here. You can still see it good. We're going to practice some different addition problems with carrying to the different places. Okay, so this one, let's start here. Now remember, when we add or subtract, what side do we always start on? We start on the right side so that we can get the right answer. Good job. So we're going to start on the right side, which is our ones place. So we have 4 plus 6. 4 plus 6 is 10. So I'm going to write my 0, and then I'm going to carry my 1 to the tens place. My number in my tens place is getting carried to the tens place. So now we have 1 plus 7 plus 1. Don't forget, you still need to add this number up here that you carried over. It's very important because if you forget to add this number in, your answer is going to be wrong. So don't forget to add all three numbers together. So 1 plus 7 is 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. Okay. Now we can go to the hundreds place. So there's nothing down here in the hundreds place because it's 874 plus 16. So we could just pretend that that's a 0. What's 8 plus 0? The answer is 8. So our answer is 890. Okay, let's do one more. We have 534 plus 172. So once again, we're going to start in the ones place on the right side. So we have 4 plus 2, and that answer is 6. Now we can go to the tens place. We have 3 plus 7. 3 plus 7 is 10. So I'm going to write my 0, and I'm going to carry that 1 to the hundreds place. Okay, so now we have 1 plus 5 plus 1. So 1 plus 5 is 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. So our answer, 534 plus 172 equals 706. Okay, good job. Now let's move on. Let me move my camera a bit so we can see the rest of the board here. Sorry, my eye is itchy right now. Okay, now we have the number 456. We have the number 283, and we have the number 874, okay? Now we need to circle some of these numbers here. Okay, so let me get my book here so I do this the right way. All right, let's look at 456. Now we know that this is the ones place, the tens place, and then the hundreds place. So which number is in the hundreds place? Which digit is in the hundreds place? That would be the 4, okay? Now let's look at 283. Which number is in the ones place? That would be the 3. And then 874. Which number's in the tens place? That would be the 7. All right, so you have the ones place, tens place, hundreds place. Ones place, tens place, hundreds place. Ones place, tens place, hundreds place. Okay, you getting it? Okay, good. Now, the next thing we're going to talk about is we're going to compare, we're going to compare these two math problems. Let me move my camera closer so you can see. All right, very good. So, first problem, we have 7 plus 4. What is 7 plus 4? The answer is 11. Okay, now 9 plus 3. What is the answer? The answer is 12. Now, you're going to need to look at these answers, okay? Because you're basically comparing the problems, but you're comparing the answers in the end. So is 7 plus 4 greater than 9 plus 3? Is it greater than 9 plus 3? Or is 7 plus 4 less than 9 plus 3? Okay, so 7 plus 4 greater than 9 plus 3? Or is 7 plus 4 less than 9 plus 3? Look at the answers here. We have the number 11 and we have the number 12. Which one is greater? Which one is more? The answer is 12. So that means 7 plus 4 is less than 9 plus 3 because 9 plus 3 is more because 9 plus 3 is 12. 7 plus 4 is 11. So 7 plus 4 is less than 9 plus 3. Okay? All right. Let's do another one. Let's see here. Let's do this one. Let's try. Let me see. We'll do it. There we go. Let's see. We have 5 plus 5. And then 6 plus 1. All right. So 5 plus 5 is 10. 6 plus 1 is 7. So is 5 plus 5 greater than 6 plus 1, or is 6 plus 1 less than, or I'm sorry, is 5 plus 5 less than 6 plus 1? So the correct answer would be 5 plus 5 is greater than 6 plus 1. Do you understand? All right, very good. So now I'm going to go over the back of your paper right now. The bottom of the back of your paper is what we did right here on the board. Now the top part, I want you to look at it with me. So section 1, it says look at the pictures, write the correct number. So at the top, you'll see a bunch of vases with flowers in them. So in the first box, it says blank vases. So you're going to need to count how many vases. A vase is what the flowers are in. That is called a vase. So how many vases are there? So you need to write that number in the box. Then the next one says flowers in each vase. So how many flowers are in each vase? Not how many total flowers are there. How many flowers are in each vase, okay? And then you're going to take those two numbers and you're going to, let's see, then it says flowers in all. How many flowers are in all? Okay, so you would have to count by twos because there's 2 flowers in each vase. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Or really, 7 times 2 is 14. You're doing multiplication. All right, very good. Now, let's look at the next one. The next one has some nests and birds. How many nests are there? How many birds are in each nest? Birds in all. Okay, how many birds are there total? The next one is with, let's see, it says draw 2 cookies in each cookie jar. And then you'll need to answer the questions there. Then it says, section 3 says circle each group of 2. So you're going to draw circles around 2. You're going to find 2 ladybugs, circle them. 2 more ladybugs, circle them. So on and so forth. Okay? And then section 4 we did on the board together. All right? So that completes our lesson for today. Don't forget, work on those math sheets where you time yourself. And whoever has the fastest time will win a special prize. All right, see you later. Bye.